Crafters, Amanda here, and happy Tuesday. So today, we're back to school. I'm finally just about caught up on all my school stuff because as I told you last week, I was sick with the flu, way behind. So it's been a crazy week. School has been very much on my mind. So I thought that today we would do kind of a school-themed project where it's a little bit kind of like an after-school craft, and it also can be used for school, or you can just use it for normal books. But today I am going to be showing you 3 fun ways to make super easy and adorable bookmarks. So these aren't your conventional bookmarks, they're not just a piece of paper with a pretty design on it. These are really cool, and I'm going to walk you through a couple different ones. And you can use these to mark your school projects, or you can use them just with normal books. Since I'm going to be showing 3 different bookmarks, I actually picked one of my favorite trilogies, so just books, not school, so fun books that I'll be using to put the bookmarks in, which obviously I'm not reading all 3 books in the trilogy at once because that'd be kind of weird. But anyways, I've got those. So let's get into our first bookmark. The first bookmark we're going to be making is just a basic ribbon bookmark. And so what we're going to do is I just got this nice ribbon here. It's actually called grosgrain, which I did not know that. It's just basic ribbon like you'd find at Walmart or in the craft section. Kind of has that ribbing textured look to it. So I used a pair of scissors and just cut out a length of ribbon. It doesn't need to be super long. You can make it so it hangs at the bottom if you want, or you can make it so it doesn't hang at the bottom. I'm choosing to make mine short enough where it won't hang at the bottom. Now when you cut fabrics and things, sometimes they want to fray. So like this right here, you might be able to see that little bit there that's already kind of coming undone. So to prevent it from fraying anymore, I'm going to use a wood burner and just burn the ends. My wood burner here, and I'm just going to touch this ribbon to the side, and what it does is it melts the end and kind of seals it so that way it won't be able to fray anymore. If you don't have a wood burner, don't worry, you can use either a match or a lighter and just gently burn the end, and that'll basically seal the edge to keep it from fraying. Now do use your wood burner in a well-ventilated area, just because it might smoke a little bit if the ribbon that you melt builds up on there. So I have this bookmark here that I already glued. I just took a seashell that was pretty and glued it on there, so super simple. This one I'm going to glue googly eyes onto just a basic button with some hot glue and then put it on here, and it'll just make kind of a fun face. And now that my bookmarks are all glued together, I've put them into the first book of the Hunger Games, and you can just open right up to your bookmark, find wherever you left off, and you've got a super cute way to keep track of where you are in your book. So our second bookmark idea is going to involve a paper clip and a little bit of polymer clay. So the idea with this project is we're going to make a little something out of polymer clay. I'm going to make a ladybug for this example, and put it on the top of the paperclip, and then the paperclip will be able to slide into the book or your school notes and act as a bookmark. Now, this is kind of a funky looking paperclip, and the reason that is because it was a paperclip that looked like this. Now, because I put the polymer clay on the paperclip and then just baked the paperclip, because the paperclip's metal, so it's fine to go in the oven with the polymer clay. Because I do that, I don't want this plastic coating going in the oven because it's just not going to end well. So what I did was, because I didn't have any paper clips that weren't cute and colorful, I had to remove this. So if you have normal paper clips, just use them. If not, you can actually remove the plastic that's on the paper clip. Now if you've never had to strip a wire with like electrical stuff, you're going to want either a pair of scissors, or in this case, I have my needle nose pliers, which have the nice little cutters there in the bottom. And you're going to have to unbend your paper clip. That's why this one looks weird, because I unbent it and rebent it. But you just unbend your paper clip, come down a little ways down the plastic, you're just going to squeeze and kind of turn it, and you don't want to cut through the wire, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to cut through the plastic. So I'm just kind of going around. Here you can see that we've cut all the way around and kind of just made a cut in there. So once you do that, you can either use your fingers, which I'm going to, or you can hold it in cutters or the scissors, and you're just going to pull, and what's going to happen, if you've cut through it all the way, is that piece is going to slide right off. So that's how you strip a wire, that's how you can strip a paper clip. I'm not going to show you the whole process, but that's the basic idea. Or you can just get a paper clip that's already metal and doesn't have plastic on it. So that was just a little freebie in there. But I'm just going to make a nice little ladybug out of my clay. You can obviously make whatever you want. Make sure you put it at this top, not the open end. And now I just need to bake this. So here's my ladybug, here's a snowman that I made a while back, just some different examples of some ideas of what you can make. And then I also want to show you, I've got Catching Fire here, and I've got this cute bumblebee one. But if we open up to the page, you'll notice that it is on the green one. So another option, of course, is to make your clay piece and then just hot glue it onto the paper clip. For our last bookmark, we're going to make a paper bookmark, but this isn't your typical paper bookmark that you just stick in there and slide between the pages. We're going to fold this up and make it look super cute. So I've got a piece of paper that is 2.5 inches by 4.5 inches, just a nice little rectangle. And I'm going to start by folding my paper in half long ways. When I was little, we called these hot dog folds because it's like a hot dog bun. You fold it and it stays long and narrow, but if we'd folded it the other way, it would have been called a hamburger bun. So that's just a fun little way. So we do a hot dog fold, and then I'm going to fold it in half, now a hamburger fold, because I'm going to fold it in half to make it shorter instead of making it long like a hot dog. So there we go, I've got this little open thing here, and I've got my piece here. So what I want to do now, I've got the opened end up here, is I'm going to use this middle crease that we just folded as a guide, and I'm going to fold this bottom edge up to the middle piece. So I'm going to bring this bottom edge up just like this, and then once it's lined up nicely, I will crease it. So you can kind of see it makes this almost like triangle shape here with a little bit left at the top. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just bring this edge right up beside there. And there we go. And now I want to flip it over. I'm going to start by taking these top edges and folding them both down just a little bit to the same height. Nothing precise, nothing measured with these folds. Just make sure that it looks even. Now at this point you might start to see what we're making. And the last thing I want to do is I want to just fold in this corner here. I'm just going to fold it down a little bit. Again, the folds don't need to be super precise. Just to fold down like that. I'm going to take this spot right here, fold it down also. Do a fold on this side, at this top left corner, fold on the top right corner. And if we flip it over, we have a super cute heart. And we've got this little pocket here that we'll be able to slide into the page's corners. Now what I like to do with this is I like to tape these down just because it helps it go in the book better the first time. Once you use it, the book will flatten it out better. So I just got some tape here with me. You might remember from last week's video how I ran out of Scotch tape upstairs and someone left the empty tape roll. Well, I still haven't done anything about it, so I had to cut off some of, you know, a big packing tape roll. No big deal. I'm also going to tape across between that gap there, but I want to make sure I don't tape this down. We want to keep that nice little pocket there. If you choose to tape it, make sure you trim down your edges so you don't have any revealed tape, because if you have any exposed tape, when you put it in your book, it will ruin your book's pages, and that would be very bad. But now we've got this cute little heart, and I've got Mockingjay here, which I feel like a heart is very appropriate for this book, because after you read this book, your heart is broken, so we're going to replace all the broken hearts from this book. But you just open it up to whatever page you're on, and slide it on the corner of the page, and it makes this super cute bookmark. And also what I like about this is because it's further to the edge, it's not keeping the binding of the book way down here super open, so that's a little bit better for the book personally, and of course if you use thinner paper it will be even better. But now you've got a super cute bookmark that's also a paper heart. I hope y'all enjoyed making these 3 fun bookmarks. You can use them for your schoolwork, you can use them for any fun books you're reading, whatever you want to use them, wherever you need to mark your place, now you've got a bookmark to do it. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that, and also, I would earnestly beg you to please subscribe if you haven't already. So, I do YouTube, and I have my blog, and it's because I love crafting, and it's a way for me to earn money doing something that I love, and it helps me pay school bills, it helps me pay gas money. So this is something I really want to see as a sustainable source of income for me. However, you might have heard that YouTube recently updated their monetization policies, and so basically what that means is because I don't meet the subscriber account, because I don't yet have 1,000 subscribers on my account, I'm going to be losing my ad money very soon. Actually today I think is the day that it kicks in. So I would beg you, if you want to support young entrepreneurial spirits, I can't say that word today, so we're just gonna go with that. then I would beg of you that you would consider subscribing. You know, it's not any kind of commitment on your part. You know, you can also hit the notifications and you'll get notifications, but other than that, it's really not a huge deal, but it just ensures that you don't miss out on videos, and it also would greatly help me be able to keep going with this YouTube adventure. So I'm just gonna put that shameless little plug out there. If you haven't subscribed, it would make me extremely happy if you did subscribe, and of course, it doesn't cost you anything. You might have an ad or something pop up, but other than that, there's no downside to you, and actually get a benefit because it enables me to keep making these videos. So without your subscriptions to my channel, I'm not going to be able to keep doing this. So I would beg you, please subscribe and help me keep going with this crafters autonomous journey. So anyways, I hope you'll consider that. Let me know in the comments below which bookmark idea was your favorite. And also, if you have any good book recommendations, put those below too. You know, because I like to read, don't have too much time with it with school, but I always enjoy hearing what people are reading. So here's a nice little heart just for you because I love all of my crafters and my subscribers. And I hope you all have a great week. Happy crafting. So not only is today the day that the new YouTube policies go into effect, but it is also a horrible day known as Kick a Ginger Day, which is essentially a day dedicated to bullying gingers. And let me say, that's not cool, so all my crafters out there, do not be a part of that, because us gingers are actually kind of cool people. I mean, what can I say?